All right. It is freezing. Starts out warm and nice and hot outside during the day. And it gets nighttime and the temperature falls. It's freezing. But your boy, the Batman, handles the cold pretty well. God has trained me properly. Oh, Batman is running. All right. Like I said, this armor I'm having a really this armor I'm having to put it on the other way now, so that the other buckle will hold and stay on. Because if not, it wants to keep coming off, and I can't get it on. So, all, all stuff that money can fix. You know, that's the truth. That's what I'm saying. We got to have funds and resources. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm watching and paying attention on here. Here, give me a minute. Yeah, it's cold, bro. I mean, this ain't no joke. It feels like, to me, it feels colder than it has in a while. But I don't know. It might be because I'm just wearing an Under Armour. Under Armour, under the armor. It's all Under Armour and then the armor. But like I said, man, we're gonna keep on pushing with this. I'm gonna give it my all. That's the thing. I realized that God is going to do it. Actually, I got a reading and download today said God is going to do it. So I'm just going to be patient. That's what I have to be. And just wait. There we go. He said something. With me, like I said, we stay positive over here, man. It's all positivity and love and happiness and enjoying ourselves. And like I said, I've just come a long way, man. Come a long way. I've gotten a lot done. Like, I really have to put all this together by myself. It's not no joke, man. It takes a lot of work. It takes a whole lot of work. Oh, I hear something running again. There's always something here that's running. Some little animal. I don't know if it's like a rabbit. Could be anything. But yeah, like I said, I hope whoever this woman is that the readings keep talking about hears me. Like, we need to hurry up. I don't know if, well, I mean, I just hope that God hears me, and I know he will. I think he already heard me. But yeah, I just got to be patient and keep on working on what I'm doing. Stay focused. Like I said, it's like training camp for me. I just got to get ready. I keep on pushing harder with the training. Training is going excellent, honestly. It's going really well. I'm really proud of myself for everything I've accomplished here and for how far I've come with the training, with like my physique and physical capacity. I keep pushing harder. Did 30,000 inertia pull-ups today. This is all real, all on camera. And inertia pull-ups is just like where you're barely moving. It's like a static hold, but you're moving just a little. And like I said, I know what I'm doing. My formula works, all of it. And you see me continue to get stronger, but that's because of God. And that's just the truth, So, for me, I just want to maintain a positive outlook and attitude. I'm probably going to take the day off tomorrow because that's what we do now. We work in off days, maybe 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe more, depending. And then I, try to come back, and sometimes I bounce back harder. Sometimes I'll be a little behind, but it's all good, But I just think that's most beneficial for me, especially at this point, because for a while I was doing this every day. And I'm talking about training, walking like 30 miles a day and training, running, running the streets, literally doing everything I got to do out here in these streets and training. It was just a lot, and I used to do it when I barely had like my shoes didn't have bottoms on it. So come a long way real quick. And that's why these folks are triggered and pressed. Yeah. They're in their feelings because I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm doing better. I'm thriving. And I did it all by myself, and they know it. Everything. I paid for everything out of my own pocket myself. I did it all myself. And see, to you all, that's a big deal. Brother, I've always done that. For me, that ain't nothing. That's the norm. That's to be expected, I was raised to be successful. So I'm going to be not just successful, but I'm going to take that success to a whole nother echelon and level, like you see me doing. And I'm just telling you the truth. That's why folks is in their feelings. I mean, you have to understand, it's all part of it. So like, I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy it, all of it, every spectrum, every part of this. all of it, even all the jellyfish. I somewhat enjoy it, because it's helped me a lot. It's taught me a lot. It's helped me a lot. It's helped me to become this strong, you know. If I didn't have to go through all that, and if there wasn't that kind of resistance, I don't think that I'd be able to do all this. You know what I mean? So I really have to thank y'all. You feel me? Like truly, I have to thank you. Going 2 miles an hour. And you'll see every moment on camera, you'll see I'm a braveheart. You understand? You'll see how I'm always direct. I address everything like a man. One of them just admitted in that other chat room that I have authority. Right. That's what it's about. I have power and authority, and I'm a real man. And folks is just jelly and jellyfish because they wish they had power like me and authority like me. But you don't because you're not me. And you didn't earn it. It took a lot of work to earn my authority. I earned my wings. And I'm going to fly too. Matter of fact, that's the other thing coming too when I train again. I'm considering maybe trying to do the leaps and the jumps again and see if I can push myself on that. Hold on. But we'll see. But yeah, like tomorrow, honestly, I want to like do things like maybe read my new Bible and stuff, and maybe some crosswords, and probably some basic stuff because I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted. I need a break. I mean, I'm really not. I'm kind of lying. Like I could keep going right now. Like I could run all night. Like I have a lot of energy, but I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, I've been pretty tired and exhausted. And I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to just have a normal day as much as I can tomorrow and just kind of relax and do what I need to do. So probably do some live streams, maybe. We'll see. But like I said, how do I put it? When I get a chance, I would like to get back into the jumping a little bit, maybe. Just got to keep on pushing myself, man. It's just incredible to me that my training, I continue to excel and keep getting stronger each time I train almost. Pretty much every time. Martial arts continues to get better. I have a whole bunch of that footage to release. It's incredible, to be perfectly honest. It's absolutely incredible. Like the martial arts level and skill is there, and it's on another level. The only element that I'm missing is a couple of like the kicks that I'm trying to study, and I haven't had a chance to study them and look at it. That's why I'm always doing research, because I'm trying to learn every discipline of martial arts. That's the thing people don't get. I'm good. I'm comfortable. I'm Gucci. I'm good right here where I am. I'm right where God wants me, where I'm supposed to be. You understand? I'm totally aware of that. I always have a lot of ambition, and I just want to get this expanded. That's all. So I don't know. We'll see. For me, I kind of might try to fall back on that a little and just keep focusing, because there might be a lot more for me to learn. I don't know. I got to make sure I'm completely ready. God told me I'm ready, but I don't know. He also said it's all coming like right now. So I think it's all around the corner, but that's the thing. Like he just told me, like, prepare, get ready, like don't complain. Just, in other words, just try to get ready. Some of the messages, I really don't like hearing them because I just don't appreciate the way that folks communicate or talk is what it's about. Not the message itself. The message itself, I'll listen to whatever God tells me, but just the way that people deliver it, I don't appreciate, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. So everything is good, man. Everything is great. Everything is Gucci. And just continuing to focus on moving forward. I'm going to be practicing meditation. It's probably what we'll do tomorrow. Like, that's the thing. Like, I really do this. This is really what I do. Like, I have to have different days of different kinds of training and different aspects of this to get ready. That's what folks don't get. They think it's just one aspect, or it's all physicality or physical, and or it's just all pure strength, or that's probably the way these folks look at it, because they don't understand how spiritual everything is. And it's really besides the point. It's not just that. It's a lot of discipline. It's all emotional discipline, mental discipline, physical discipline, everything, just discipline. And I still have a lot to learn in my eyes, and I always will, because I'm limitless and I continue to learn, and my ascension never stops. I continue to ascend. So, if you ask me, I'm still just getting started, and I proved that today when I did them 30,000 inertia pull-ups, because I did it with the armor of God on. Are y'all catching that fact? Are you understanding that? That I've never come close to that with the armor on? That's a big deal, bro. That's not no joke, bro. Like, that's a long time to be holding on that pull-up bar like that with armor on. Stuff is heavy as hell, man, and I haven't worn it in a while either. You feel me? So, kind of mastering the lifts, it's just hard to keep it continuing. You know, um, it's always a difficult thing, but I love doing them. That's the thing. We just don't live the same. Like, we live differently. I approach every day without fear, pretty much, and I try to work past my fears. And you know, to me, that's what life's about. It's a totally different philosophy and different way of living and lifestyle. Most folks wouldn't understand it. Most folks are more sedentary. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I'm a pretty strong dude, man. That's what people, they know it on here, but if they don't know me, they may not know yet, but they kind of see it and figure. But, you know, there's been a lot of nights that I just didn't sleep at all. There's been a lot of nights that I used to have to walk around cities all night, and I mean walk all night. What I mean, into the next day with nowhere to go, and then still go on about my business that day and try to figure it out. I used to work and stay up like 2 days at a time just so I could make my money, and then get a hotel like after 2 days, and I'd work like that, and I just noticed how exhausted I was. It wasn't cool, but it was what I had to do, like in Austin for a while. Like, y'all think some of them hotels I stayed in were cheap or whatever. I stayed in cheaper ones than that at times. I've been in a lot of different situations in my life, so I've been up, I've been down, and when I'm up, I'm really up. When I'm down, I'm really down. And it's just how life works, and anyone who can't accept that, I don't know what to tell you. I'd go as far as to say you're probably not doing anything. You're probably not taking the risk. And those are the type of folks that are probably in their feelings watching me, because they see me living my dreams and achieving my dreams. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really the real deal. And, you know, this is what I love doing. So I'm just having my fun. I focus on me. I don't pay attention to anything else. Don't have time for anything else. No distractions. I don't continue to focus on me and do what I'm doing here and work on this project. You understand? Working on myself mostly with God, and allowing God to work with me and work on me. You feel me? So it's just simple. So I don't know. It's a beautiful thing. I love what I'm doing right now. I enjoy it. I just wish I had the money. That's all. I wish I had the options. And God keeps telling me it's coming. He tells me not to talk about it. Says keep it private. So I don't know whatever happens. Like, that's the thing. Like, if I got money all of a sudden, and I mean, I really believe this is happening. I also believe that some other things have already transpired and happened. And I think the folks online aren't wanting to talk about it, because I got divine confirmation of that as well. But like I said, it is what it is. I mean, none of it, really has anything to do with me. It's all other people's decisions. So I don't focus on that stuff. I focus on the positive aspect. But my point is, like, there's a lot of work to do still for me. I really want to try to figure out what I can watch and look at and try to research as far as mechanical engineering. I could try to do that. I could try to see if there was some free classes maybe that teach that. You know what I mean? We'll see what's up. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do all the time. still got a long way to go despite how far I've come. And what I was saying is, when this money comes, if God really blesses me and gives me this money, like He promised me and keeps telling me, um, I mean, He said, like, keep it a secret, like, keep it to yourself. Don't be, talking about it. So I won't be bringing it up. But I mean, I would imagine that folks would be able to tell pretty quickly. Hell, I'm sure folks would be able to tell pretty quickly because you would see the change in lifestyle. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. You'd see it probably immediately, and that's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. I have to figure it out. Because if I did, like, if money came out of nowhere all of a sudden, I really might act like nothing's happened yet, but we'll see. But nonetheless, I mean, I still feel that I would leave here and get out of here as quickly as possible. It's just me being ambitious, man. That's all. It's me being ambitious, and I just want to change, man. That's why I'm doing all this. I want to do all this because everything I'm working towards is because that's how much I want things to be right. I want to better my life. Um, I just want to, I'm happy, but I want to be truly happy. The happiness that I know I can achieve. you know, and I'm already there. Don't get me wrong, but it's not even about happiness because money doesn't bring me happiness. I'm already happy, but I guess just achieve the lifestyle I want. And that's the thing. Like, people will get that lifestyle, but then they realize they're not happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm already happy. I'm happy with everything I got. I'm beyond happy, and I don't need much. If I had nothing, I'd still be happy. Truly, So I'm happy doing what I enjoy. I love what I do, man. Every day is a celebration of life for me. I truly do what I love, so it don't get no better. It don't get no better than this. It truly doesn't. But yeah, like I said, that's my main focus is trying to expand, and I just love it, man. Folks are going to continue to see me push and use my gift of gab and try to talk and figure out how we can get some funding and financial backing the right way with the public. That's the thing. I'm a very smart dude because I make good, calm, decisions. And that's why these folks all up in their feelings because they don't. They're impulsive and stuff. That's what it really comes down to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I've seen a lot of folks and even, people I thought were my friends and they would project, I'm realizing, and that's the things they would say because they were talking about themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of folks, they have very deep insecurities or they're very impulsive and they can't make calm decisions. And I can. I always have been able to. You know what I mean? So I've just always been a man about everything. But I'm happy, man. I'm calm. I'm in a good mood, and I just noticed that I don't know what that is. Like I said, don't understand it, but I just noticed that when I'm happy, um, that's when folks are really, really triggered and pressed. You know what I mean? It's all about happiness, man. It's all about joy and happiness, and I'm truly happy right now. Like, I'm so proud of myself, man. It's unreal. And I think that it really is just that some people will never get to feel that. And for me, that's besides the point. I'm happy because I'm happy. I succeed for me. I'm proud of myself. I don't do anything, for anyone but me. You know what I mean? So that's what really I think has folks in their feelings because no, none of them, nobody's will ever feel what I feel right now. You'll never know what it feels like to feel this proud of yourself with everything I've accomplished, and I'm just barely getting started. You know what I mean? Like, I've built an empire already. I have the entire infrastructure to be Batman. Everything is ready to go, man. Like, if I get money, I can go be Batman in Austin immediately. And like, you don't understand. Like, I mean, it'll be beautiful for me. It'll be amazing. So, like I said, nah, I got everything set up already. I got opportunities waiting for me. Um, I just need the money. God, please, God, give me the money, please. That's the thing. I thought it was just money, and then all the readings keep coming through, and you talk about love and saying I'm going to finally be loved the way I'm supposed to. Has to be real because every reading's been real. God never lies. I never doubt God. So it's going to happen. I just don't know when. That's the thing. It says I'm going to have love. I'm going to be living, amazingly good, like comfort that I don't even understand. I mean, this was told to me months ago, but it didn't say it was happening right away then. So it all matches up and aligns and makes sense. And it said that I would have clothes that were like fitted for me. Sounds like basically like I'm royalty, which is what I am. I come from the lineage of Jesus Christ himself. I come from a royal lineage. That's what all this is about. So, you know, it is what it is. Like I'm the king of all kings, son of God, true Messiah. Truly, it's the truth. You know what I mean? So, and I'm pretty sure I've proven that already. I mean, it's on camera. So, like I said, go find someone who can do what I do and, performs miracles with God almost every day like I do, and then come holler at me. Yeah, because I really be doing this, and, it is what it is. So, like I said, you know, for me, I just always got a long way to go. Want to make a lot more progress. I keep, pushing myself with the strength. That's why in that journal in the depiction, remember, he's writing and he writes, push myself. They're sending you clues and cues that I'm the prophecy. I'm what all the depictions are about. You understand? Oh, it makes perfect sense. The whole world sees what it is if they just listen. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. It's just understood. So that's what I'm saying. Like folks is in their feelings and I love it. Like everything works one way, brother. Reality is reality. And the reality is I'm the king of all kings, the son of God, the Messiah, and I won. Yeah, I completely won. So like I said, it is what it is. I don't even be putting all the readings out there. Like I said, there's a lot going on right now. And they just said, I don't know, everything started around, right now when this month is about to end. They said in February it's going to happen. So I don't know when, but I hope it's soon. It'll be cool. I just want to get going, man. I want to start my new life, bro. That's why. Like I know the promises that have been made to me, and I just want to, start new and have new beginnings. Other than that, like I said, I'm a real calm, relaxed person. Like I said, as far as whatever woman the readings are talking about, like you more than welcome to, just show up. You know what I mean? Everything's all good, man. You know what I mean? Like whoever it is, it doesn't matter who it is. You're more than welcome. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just need folks to understand, like, I'm asking you something out of respect. Please listen to me. That's all. But I'm a good dude, man. Like I said, I'm easy to get along with. Um, Literally, everything is ready to go. Like, come through. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just would hope that they would want to, pay me and give me some money so that I can, like get on my feet and get going. Right? I would hope that they would have a plan to actually do something and go somewhere and go to cities and states. And I have to feel comfortable and safe too. That's the thing because I have to focus on this. I'm a grown man, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like I understand, and me, I want to make sure that I'm happy. That's the thing. Like no, I'm going to be around folks that I feel comfortable being around, and that's what a lot of these people on this network don't seem to get. You know, like I said, it's hilarious, man. Just the quiet desperation, the fact that folks are so triggered and pressed over little old me, and I'm not even doing anything special. I mean, I am, what I'm doing is special, but I'm saying I'm just doing for me the norm. This is what I do. But like I said, that's what we're going to do. I want to learn mechanical engineering, man. I really want to get the money so I can go back to college and go back to school somewhere. I just would like to do it somewhere different. Like what if I was able to live in like San Marcos for a little while with someone or Houston. I really think Houston would be super cool if we had a lot of money. New Orleans, all that. Like, New Orleans is I. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like, bro, there's a lot of cities that are cool. Houston is cool. Houston has a lot to offer. When you have money, there's great restaurants, upper scale restaurants there. There's stuff to do. There's a lot from what I remember. I've been everywhere, man. So like I said, and no, 100%. I'm on good terms with Rob Rack, and it's going to remain that way. And he's him. Whatever his decisions are, whatever he wants to do or say, that's fine. Like I'm going to remain on good terms with him, and it's kind of funny because I can see that these folks are concerned about that too. Like it's just clear as day. They're triggered and pressed. So it's like, okay, like I told you, they don't want to see us come together, and I'm here to bring unity amongst everyone, especially amongst dudes and men, and teach folks how to be men. And nah, I'd rather, defend someone and protect someone and try to help. What I mean? That's all I do. So nah, I think he's all right dude. You know what I mean? So let me get back to it. I'll talk to you in a minute, and we'll go from there, man. Much love, you understand? But yeah, no, I'm doing well, man. I'm just, like I said, we need financial backing, man. I haven't gotten anything at all, pretty much. Like I said, yeah, I got my phone bill money and all that, but it's not enough, I mean, it's enough to cover that, but I need more, bro, because it's about what I'm looking at after I pay that, and it's about all of that, if I even pay it, because that's the other thing folks don't get. I could just not pay it. Huh. Y'all ain't even thinking about that, huh? Huh. You know what I mean? Like, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I will, so I can keep things going and keep on working on this. But same time, I don't know, we'll see. But we'll go from there. Like I said, much love. I appreciate everyone. Nothing but love over here and positivity every day. And like I said, I absolutely love it, man. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Easy.